Today, the universe has a special message just for you. Your neighbor was just taken into custody for a crime that is hard to believe. The cops found the following items when they conducted a check of their home: a secret area packed with things that were beyond anything anybody could imagine. Their floors concealed dark secrets and silent atrocities that had been buried there. And these insights are going to have an impact on your life in ways that you could not have anticipated. The arrest was only the first step. The discovery they made inside that home has had a ripple effect across the universe. And now that energy is coming to you, there are unseen forces at play, and they have been watching you carefully, biding their time until the right moment to act. However, the cosmos, in its infinite wisdom, has chosen to intervene and deliver you this warning before it is too late. You are still in danger. The shadows that your neighbor had to deal with are now hanging over your life. However, there is still hope, and it starts right now with this message. For years, you may have had the feeling that something was not quite right with your neighbor. It may have been the odd hours they maintained, the bizarre arrivals and departures that nobody could account for, or the unsettling silence that enveloped their home. If you believe in God, I would be grateful if you would like and share this video. You were not imagining things. Your intuition was trying to tell you something. And now that they have been arrested, the truth has finally come to light. They were surprised by what they found when the police searched their home. A chamber of horrible atrocities was hidden behind the conventional veneer of a calm, suburban house. Divinations, rituals, dark objects, and the tracing of something that seemed almost otherworldly. The officers that were involved have said that this is the most unsettling case they have ever worked on. And now you're being entertained. The cosmos informs you that there is more. Your neighbor was not engaging in criminal activity. They were involved in a far larger organization, a secret network of dark energy that extends well beyond this area. But why are you becoming involved in this at this moment? One of the numerous unsettling discoveries made by the cops was a concealed compartment located in the basement, one that even the most experienced detectives were not ready for. Behind a hidden door, they discovered a location that was packed with ancient symbols, odd antiques, and items that seemed to be radiating a dark force. Some people think that this chamber was a portal to something even more evil than the horrors done by your neighbor. It was a location of power, but it was not the type of power that most people are familiar with. You need to ask yourself this question: why was this room located so near to your house? What was the reason why your neighbor decided to engage in these sinister activities in this area? So, how did they manage to avoid being caught for such a long time? The universe is alerting you that this darkness is not confined. It has been spreading, and it is possible that it has already affected your life in ways that you are not aware of. However, now that you are aware, you may take steps to protect yourself. The cosmos is providing you the opportunity to escape the darkness before it completely traps you. You are being told the truth because you are strong enough to deal with it. What would you think if I told you that your neighbor had been keeping an eye on you for many months? It may be years even. The cops found surveillance equipment in the home next door. If you have trust, type 333. Cameras that were directed not only at the streets in the area, but but also at particular residences in the community. And yours was one of them. Every action you've taken and every time you believed was private has been observed. However, this is more complicated than just monitoring. The police also discovered papers that had extensive details on the residents in the area, including their habits, vulnerabilities, and what they might be influenced into doing. And certainly, there were pages that were specifically about you. Your neighbor was not just interested in watching you. They had a strategy, and that plan included luring you into their warped world. They were planning to contact you in order to control you and include you in their evil deeds. However, the universe interfered and put a halt to their scheme before it could be completely realized. The choice is now yours to make. Will you let the darkness that almost took you to continue to exist in your life? Or will you take steps to rid yourself and your house of it? This is the bit that caught everyone off guard. The cops discovered a connection between your neighbor and someone who is close to you. A family member, a friend, or someone else in your personal circle had been in communication with your neighbor, which allowed them to carry out their evil intentions without even realizing it. This individual has been providing your neighbor with information without realizing it, which has allowed your neighbor to learn about your life, your habits, and your weaknesses. The universe is revealing this relationship to you for a specific purpose. You should use caution. Although this individual may not be wicked, they have been manipulated by powers that they may not comprehend. Now is the moment for you to open your eyes and realize the truth about the people that are around you. Some people who smile at you may not have your best interests in mind, and some of them may not even realize that they are performing the bidding of evil powers. It will be difficult to confront this guy. You need to be careful in dealing with this scenario, since they are just as much a victim as you are. However, you must not allow this act of treachery to go unpunished. You should keep your distance from anybody who has been affected by the darkness, regardless of whether they are aware of it or not. If you believe in God, type 444. If you are still watching, it signifies that you are prepared to hear the whole truth. For many years, the universe has been looking out for you, shielding you from threats that you were unaware of and leading you toward a deeper awareness of the world. You have been selected to hear this message because you are destined for something far more than the usual. What has happened over the last several days? The arrest, the discoveries, and the links to individuals who are dear to you are all part of a cosmic plan. You were never supposed to be trapped in the darkness that has attempted to surround you. In reality, you're supposed to be a guiding light, someone who can overcome these obstacles and assist others in doing the same. However, before you could do that, you need to rid yourself of the negativity that has been aimed at you. The cosmos is urging you to take a stance and remove the shadows that have been hanging over you for a long time. Your neighbor's imprisonment was not a coincidence. It was the universe's way of eliminating a hurdle from your path. You need to take steps to make sure that anything like this doesn't happen again. Just when you thought things couldn't get any worse, here's something that will surprise you even more. Your neighbor was not acting independently. In your neighborhood, there is a hidden club that has been going for individuals like you. This organization has been a part of your community for a long time, and they have been subtly influencing events to benefit themselves for many years. They are skilled at remaining undetected by utilizing regular individuals to carry out their orders without anybody ever suspecting anything. Your neighbor's arrest is just the first step. This secret organization is about to be revealed, and when that happens, you will realize just how much power they really have. However, the universe has shown you that they exist ahead of time because you are destined to play an important role in their demise. They never thought that someone like you would get in their way, but the universe has other ideas. As the truth about this gang is revealed, be ready for more surprising developments. You can discover that individuals you have trusted for a long time have been engaged in ways that you never thought possible. But don't be scared. The universe is on your side, and you have the ability to escape their grasp. Now that you are aware of all that has been going on, it is time to do something about it. You can no longer afford to ignore the indications. The universe has been warning you and directing you, and now it is providing you with the means to rid your life of the negative energy that has been around you. Begin by cleaning your house. Get rid of everything that feels wrong or has bad connotations. This includes tangible stuff, but it also includes people and events that have been bringing you down. You must make room for the light to completely permeate your life, which means you have to let go of everything that is no longer useful to you. The universe is also encouraging you to reflect on yourself. If you have faith, type 222. The events that are happening around you have had an impact on your own energy, and now is the time to recover. Every day, take a minute to connect with the cosmos. Meditate, and imagine yourself encircled by protecting light. This is the first step you will take to regain control of your life and your purpose. However, here is the bit that will make you shiver with fear. This was not just about your neighbor or a secret club. You were the real goal from the beginning. The universe has shown that a strong being, one that is far more evil than you could have ever thought, has been hiding in the background of your existence. Your neighbor was only a pawn, doing what it was told. And what about the secret society? For many years, they have been preparing for this, waiting for the perfect time to attack. This force has been monitoring your every action, taking advantage of the disorder and anxiety in your life. Now that your neighbor is no longer there, it is directing its whole attention on you. You have overlooked several indications, small changes in your life that didn't seem related at the time, but now do. An object that has been misplaced, unusual dreams, the sensation that a person or object has been nearby, but hidden from view. Always present, always patient. The cops don't have all the information, but the universe does, and it's trying to warn you that things are going to become worse unless you take action right now. The surprising reality is that the concealed room in your neighbor's house was not only a place for dark rites. It was a ceremony that was intended for you. The universe has shown that everything that exists in it was created in anticipation of something far more evil, and you were intended to take the leading part. All of the symbols, objects, and energies were directed at you. It is intended to pull you into a web of evil magic from which you would never be able to escape. But what is the reason? What is it about you that made you such a significant part of their plan? The solution is straightforward. You are unique, The dark forces were aware of the power that you have within you long before you ever realized it. You have only just begun to access it. They wanted to take that power for themselves and use it to turn your future into something horrible. But the universe is here to help you understand that this power is not theirs. It is yours. You have the ability to take charge of it, utilize it for positive purposes, and release yourself from the negative energy that has been attempting to take you over. The universe wants you to know that time is running out. The dark energy that has been surrounding your life is not patient. It has been growing in power, waiting for the ideal time to attack. And that time is approaching more quickly than you think. The entity, the society, and the forces at play are all coming together and converging on you at this very now. You have one last opportunity to take action before it is too late. However, you are not alone yourself. This message has been provided to you by the universe because it is aware that you have the ability to fight back. You are strong enough to overcome these forces. However, this is only possible if you pay attention to the universe and follow the path it has set for you. Every second you wait gives the darkness more strength. There is no longer any reason to be uncertain. You need to take action immediately, or you might lose everything. You have come this far because you are prepared to face the truth. There is a reason why the universe has shared this message with you. Now it is your responsibility to take action. The arrest of your neighbor was just the beginning of a much bigger scheme that is taking place in the universe. One that includes you and your special place in the cosmos. You are being encouraged to take control of your own life, to overcome the darkness that has attempted to take you, and to accept the brightness that the universe is providing you with. This is your time to shine. The universe has selected you to be a guiding light, to assist others in discovering the truth, and to bring about constructive change in the world. Type Amen to manifest. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more angel messages.